Today, we are starting our new unit all about the solar system. We will start our unit by discussing how ideas about space have changed over time. We will then dive into learning about planets, moons, asteroids, meteors, comets, and more. There is so much to discover, so let's jump right in. Our solar system is a group of planets, moons, and other objects orbiting around our local star, the Sun. Our understanding of the solar system has changed much over time from the early astronomers studying the cosmos with their eyes and simple telescopes to modern space exploration. Still, there is so much left to discover about space. That takes us to today's objective. Students will be able to define what heliocentrism is and understand how humanity's scientific understanding of the solar system changed radically over time. Our understanding of space has changed radically over time. This is important because the ancient Greeks once believed that the Earth was at the center of the universe. That was the geocentric theory. Eventually, scientists in the 1500s and 1600s, they began to change their idea, discovering that the sun is at the center of the universe, the heliocentric theory. Over time, this heliocentric view has become accepted and an essential part of our understanding about space. I have posted this activities chart just to give you an idea of our activities for the day and the time frame that will be associated approximately with each activity. The do now, which will be coming up next, you will be working independently and silent for about 3 minutes. And then when the time buzzer goes off, we will go over it as a classroom. This do now will help you understand the perspective of early people and why they have had a geocentric view of the universe prior to understanding that the sun was the center of the universe. When I say go, please begin the do now. And then you could stop at the buzzer in 3 minutes. Three, two, one, go. I would like to have scholars read the vocabulary words aloud. I will cold call on a scholar to read a vocabulary word and then the definition, and then I will call on a different scholar to read the next vocabulary word and the definition associated with that word. Julia, will you please kick us off with heliocentrism, please? This takes us to the video notes and discussion part of the lesson plan. I will be showing you a brain pop video on Copernicus, which includes Aristotle and the geocentric model, and the video also includes content on Copernicus and the heliocentric model. I will be pausing, restarting, and stopping the video throughout. The purpose of this is to ensure that you are understanding the message being sent. My expectations are that you will be silent, have a pencil in hand while watching the video and taking notes, as there are fill in the blanks on your classwork that are associated with this video. Great job on the Copernicus video, class. I would like for you to answer this next question. What is the difference between the heliocentric and geocentric models of the solar system? Which theory, in your opinion, is correct? I want for you all to prioritize the following root words to assist you in your comprehension of geocentric and heliocentrism. Geo, which is the root word for geocentric, means study of the earth. Helio, from the word heliocentrism, is from the Greek word helios, which means sun. I now want you to turn and talk to the person on your right, and I will give you 1 minute to discuss. And when the buzzer goes off, we will sit quietly and eyes will be on me. And then we will go over this as a class. 3, 2, 1, go. Great job on the turn and talk, everyone. Love the enthusiasm. This has been some lesson. You guys are doing a great job. What I want everybody to do now is pick up a pencil and everybody writes. You're going to have 2 minutes to write, how did our scientific understanding of the solar system change over time? In your response, be sure to explain how the discoveries of different astronomers influenced this change. After the buzzer goes off, you're going to put your pencils back in the groove, and then I'm going to go over this as a class, and then we'll try to find an exemplar response. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, great job, class. All right, Julia, you came up with a great exemplar response. Julia's exemplar response was, our scientific understanding of the solar system has changed dramatically over time with advancements in both research and technology. For example, the ancient Greek scholar Aristotle originally wrote about the geocentric theory, which was the idea that the earth was at the center of the universe. Remember, with geo, it means earth. The root word geo means earth. Then in the 1500s, Copernicus challenged this idea with the heliocentric theory that argued that the sun was actually at the center of the solar system. Again, going with the root word helio, which was helios, was the Greek word, and that meant sun. Later in the 1600s, with the invention of the telescope, Galileo and Newton made additional discoveries that supported Copernicus's heliocentric theory. Great job, Julia, once again. You are definitely going for the Scholar of the Day. I will be showing you another Brain Pop video, this one on Galileo, which includes Galileo and discovery, and Newton and gravity. I'll be pausing, restarting, and stopping the video as in the first video that we watched throughout the entire video. The purpose is just to ensure that you all are understanding the message being sent. My expectations are the same, that you will be silent, have a pencil in hand while watching the video and taking notes, as there are fill in the blanks on this classwork assignment associated with this video. Awesome job, class, on the video notes and discussion. And a special shout out to Zahir, Andrew, and Isaac on their class participation. Way to go, guys. You're crushing it. Please turn your attention to the Copernicus article from ReadWorks, and I will have you popcorn read the article. During the reading of the article, my expectations are for you to practice annotating and main idea jots to help in the comprehension of the article. I will pause the reader at any bold letter words and have you use context clues to unpack the vocabulary throughout the text. Max, stop right there at naked eye. That's a bold letter word. I will be checking for understanding. What does the author mean by naked eye, Max? Good answer, Max. Without a telescope or outside equipment. You guys are just crushing it today. Great job. I would like to go over the criteria for success, as these are the important takeaways from today's lesson. The successful students will be able to understand the difference between heliocentrism and geocentrism. Zahir, can you help me out with number one, please? Good job, Zahir. Good job. To believe that the sun was of the center of the universe, that was Copernicus, and that was the heliocentric theory. And to believe the earth was at the center of the universe, that was Aristotle, and that was the geocentric theory. Good job, Zahir. Andrew, number two, can you identify the scientists who wrote about each theory? Way to go, Andrew. You're on fire. Aristotle with the geocentric theory, Copernicus with the heliocentric theory. Well done. Number three, Julia, could you explain what made Copernicus's theory radical? Well done, Julia. Well done. Copernicus stated that the sun was at the center of the universe, and all those years before, we believed that the earth was at the center of the universe. Great job, Julia. You're batting 1,000 today. Number four, explain how understanding of how Earth and space has changed over time. Zahir, again, oh my God, you're on fire today, Zahir. Could you answer that one for me? Oh, wow, that's an exemplar response. Yeah, Zahir, you're spot on. Our scientific understanding of the solar system has changed dramatically over time with advancements in both research and technology. For example, the ancient Greek scholar Aristotle originally wrote about the geocentric theory, which was the idea that the earth was at the center of the universe. Then, in the 1500s, Copernicus challenged this idea with his heliocentric theory that argued that the sun was actually at the center of the solar system. Later in the 1600s, we had Galileo and Newton. They made additional discoveries that both supported Copernicus's heliocentric theory. Great job, guys, and you will all be getting additional credit today for having an outstanding class. Please open your Chromebook and go to Google Classroom. There will be an exit ticket on a Google form that you will need to complete. I will give you 5 minutes until the end of class period to finish, and then turn in the exit ticket so I can grade it as a classwork grade. 3, 2, 1, go.